Hey y'all, Barry Bales here. I'm sure a lot of you know me as a bass player, but I'm also a farmer. My family has farmed this land here in East Tennessee for 6 generations. We were very fortunate that we didn't receive any damage from Hurricane Helene, but I know lots of friends and close neighbors that weren't so fortunate. I know farm friends of mine that have lost equipment, they've lost livestock, they've actually even lost topsoil from their farms, and even part of their farms themselves were washed away by the Nolichucky River. Insurance hasn't covered a lot of the losses, and there's still so many things that need to be done. That's why I'm asking you to consider supporting the Resilient Farmer Fund and help these hardworking farm families get back on their feet and get back to doing what they love most, which is feeding America. Thank you.
When our maize organization showed up here, there's about 50 of them showed up. The first guy that came down this way and said, well, I thought I would see more destruction than what I see. I said, well, the thing is, it's what you don't see, because most everything was gone. They just came in waves. It was just like being at the ocean and seeing a wave come in.
Our community trusted us to provide for them. But we were kind of a gathering place for our community. They were using our farm because we had a commercial kitchen. They were using it to feed people. And so when people will come by, or even on Facebook, when I put on there that our opening day was September the 20th, people were ecstatic and they were just all encouraging. I'm so glad you're back because we have so many memories at your farm. And so when people come in and they say, thank you for being here, thank you for rebuilding, we're so excited to come back out and pick our pumpkins with our families, take our pictures with our little ones. That means a lot.
We did have all the equipment insured, and none of that was covered. And so because it was flood related, so that was the exemption on the insurance. So costs we just lost those things. And and a lot of those costs just keep coming and occurring, whether it's things on the house or things in the field, there's still damage. We're working on equipment that we were able to salvage that was covered underwater, and so we're trying to get that equipment back going now. We've had those times of just like, man, it's just overwhelming, is it really worth it? And keep going, farming is something you do all your life. All along though, these other things and the people, give us hope to keep moving forward. But yeah, we've had those thoughts, but I think we'll just keep persevering on. Seen a lot of farmers, you just bounce them back, whether you're doing corn and soybeans or tomatoes and beans. We've seen a lot of people just, jump back in there and try to do what they've always done. You've got that land and you want to try to make that land profitable for you, whether you own it or lease it or whatever. And so I think we've seen a lot of that up and down this whole river basin, people just being resilient like that and going forward.